是你 idea 你在录了。
Once, or level 2, you actually have height advantage. Based on your current property portfolio, what is the level of risk?
Okay, so we are at Irwell Hill Residences ShowFlat. As you can see, the showroom is already ready. Right now, this ShowFlat is already open for preview. Just to share with you a little bit about the location first. Just towards this direction, that is Great World City. You can see it from here. And of course, over towards that direction, that'll be towards Patterson plus Orchard Ion. We're heading into the ShowFlat for preview because the balloting is expected probably to be at about 10 of April or maybe mid-April, subject to confirmation. So we're heading in. I'm going to show you a sneak preview of the site model plus some of the ShowFlat units that is already built by CDL. This is already a very exciting location that a lot of people have been wondering for years whether would there be a new development right here, because Irwell Hill is situated on an elevated land, very beautiful location that is right in very close proximity to the upcoming Great World City MRT stations. We are just right across Cosmopolitan, diagonally across to Great World City. In future, the new MRT station which is coming up, which is the Thomson East Coast Line, this will be the Great World City station. And of course, this will then lead us towards Orchard MRT station in just one stop. Okay, so we're going in because of the time constraint that we have towards the balloting date. We want to show as much as we can, and of course, if you want to ballot through PropertyLimBrothers, we have our PropertyLimBrothers new launch consult team that will be able to assist you with the balloting. In order to submit an e-submission, you need to, of course, submit a check so that we can register for you. And then on the day of the balloting procedure, our team will also guide you as well through the entire process. So let's have a look at the site model. We're right in towards this ShowFlat. So the moment you enter, you'll notice these two gigantic site model. Nowadays, it's very popular for developers to build this huge kind of model so that you can really visualize what is going to happen the moment you collect your keys to the project. You can see this is going to be completed, expected on paper 2026. Of course, if it's earlier, sometimes developers will bring forward maybe towards 2025 or something, but on paper, vacant possession is 2026. 540 units. Not easy to find a large size development right in D9 address. So as you have seen our Irwell Hill Residences studio review, we've talked in depth about the locale, we've talked in depth about pricing comparatives that we have seen over at D9 in terms of new launches with resale as well. Check out that video, we go in depth into prices over that. This video itself is ready to show you a sneak preview of this. Irwell Hill Road, this is going to be a new road that will come up. So right opposite the guardhouse, this will be a reserve site right now. Of course, in future, will there be another development here? We hope that there will be, because if there's a new development here, which is residential, definitely it will bump up the per square foot pricing of the resale in the existing surrounding area. So definitely that would be great for Irwell Hill Residences as well. We like the fact that nowadays, Arrival Plaza is done so well because of the fact that it doesn't congest up the entire lane. So what happens is that the moment somebody heads in, Arrival Plaza is for dropping in and out. And then if you're a resident, your private gantry is towards the left-hand side. And then you can just drive down the road, head down to the basement car park, located right here. 2 towers. This is something you want to look out for when you come to the showroom. Staggered design, beautifully done. Primarily all north-south facing direction. I don't see much units with any afternoon sun. Of course, you cannot get a full direct north, probably just at a few of the stacks, maybe towards the block 2 portion. We'll talk about that later. 60% of the land over here is dedicated for curated facilities. So of course, about 40% will be towards the towers itself. In the first place, you are already at an elevated land. So you are higher than the road line, which is the Irwell Bank Road towards there. So take note of orientation. This is north direction facing towards Orchard. And then this batch of low-rise apartments, which is the Irwell Hill Apartments. And this is the direction that you will be looking at. So notice how they planted this side model to be in the exact orientation so that it's very easy to visualize. And then if you head south, River Valley Road, 2 side gates. This side gate is coming down from the facility zone. This side gate is coming out from your basement car park. And then from here, you can head towards River Valley Road. And this is the exact location of where the future MRT station is going to be. Now this part here, towards the east direction, this will be where Lornie Towers is situated. The land that is over here is quite vast. So it won't be a very cluttered kind of feel because the 2 towers for Lornie Towers, although it's an older development, is going to be quite widespread. Let's have a look in depth over here. Once you have seen the Arrival Plaza, basically, if you notice, there's this corner over there which is called the Residential Services reception. So a little bit like a concierge service. First thing to look out for is, of course, where is the location of the substation, the bin station. So it's all nicely tucked right here. We like the fact that nowadays new projects, they have already planned out this portion very well. In the past, when we go for older developments, we always worry about, hey, where's the bin locale, where's the substation location, because we don't want to buy units that's facing the bin directly. So over here, I think this is very well taken care of. It's right in the middle of the facility zone. It's almost like underneath the pool deck area. If let's say there's going to be any rubbish collection done by the truck, they will have to come down this sloping ground. Head in here, there's a private entryway over here, which is already covered with the entire canopy. Irwell Hill is using a pneumatic bin refuse system. There's going to be 2 refuse bins. One is for recycled items, one is for the normal refuse item. And I think that's a fantastic kind of initiative by the developer. Let's come back to the front portion. So you have 2 towers. This is Tower 2. That is Tower 6, and there are 4 heritage rain trees that will be preserved. There's going to be a rain tree lawn. Oops, I just touched a tree. There's going to be a 50 meters lap pool here. There's also going to be a club pool right on top. I like the fact that, just have a look at the elevation. So on top of you being already situated on an elevated land, you have another elevation from the ground level. Just check out where is level 2. Level 2 is almost starting at level 5. I think the key reason is because the developers really want all the residents to enjoy any level that you buy, because even at level 2 you have sort of like flush over the rain trees. You have a good height overlooking towards the facilities. You don't really have to worry about the road noise because you're not too low to the ground. Of course, if you're situated at Tower 2, you're closer to Irwell Bank Road. This is a very popular road that is connecting Orchard Ion towards Great World. Personally, I love this location because we talk a lot about Great World City. Recently, we just sold 1 Mill Point unit within a week. We love the fact that Great World has seen so much transformation because you will hit the Great World City MRT, take 1 stop. The moment the MRT door open up, that's Orchard Ion. So it's so convenient. You enjoy Great World Mall, which has just been revamped. You enjoy Orchard Ion as well. Very rare to see a tennis court. This is a huge plus point. Playground. Right over here, a small one for your kids. There's a gourmet BBQ. Gym is pretty good size, located and tucked at the corner. Very interesting to see a pets play area over here under one of the rain tree. There's also another play pool right at this corner, which is right outside your gym as well. And the beauty is that because this is on elevation, if you are resting and relaxing at the lawn area, just check out how vast is the lawn area. So there's like a social lawn, rain tree lawn, there's a tranquil court for you to do some yoga at the end, there's a sculpture lawn area, so a lot of rest area for you to bring your kids down, for you to just sit down over here and relax and read. There is also level 24, a sky terrace at each tower. So total, in the space, there's 4 common areas for you to utilize. There's the combination from studio, 1 bed plus study, 2 bed classic, premium. Let me just break down for you. Studio, there's only 30 over units, 1 stack. Two towers, each tower is 36 level. Since there's only stack 6 that's facing towards the Orchard direction, which is the north direction. Why is it that there's only one studio? Because the main congregation is being allocated to the 2 bedders. So 1 bedroom plus study, there's a total of 100 odd units spread over 3 stacks. So there's about 100 odd. 2 bed classic, you have 4 stacks. 2 bed premium, you have 5 stacks. This will own the most number of units here. So per stack is about 30 odd units. 5 stack over here, about 150, 160 odd units. This is 4 stacks. And then 3 bedroom classic, 30 over unit, only 1 stack. 3 bed premium, 30 over units. 4 bed premium, 30 over units. Okay, so for studio, take note there's 2 different kinds, although there are only 30 over units, is that one is with balcony in the living room, one is without balcony. 1 bed plus study, take note that there's 2 different configurations. One type is with balcony, one is without balcony, but at the same time there's 2 micro combination as well. Is that the position of the study room is different. 2 bed classic observation from myself is that 2 predominant layout. One of it is what we call the dumbbell layout, and that's located at stack 7. That's the only stack with a dumbbell layout. That is also the only stack with a flexi kind of Jack and Jill bathroom. The rest of the 2 bed classic layout at stack 3, 13 and 7, they don't have kind of a dumbbell layout. They're the more conventional layout with the 2 bedrooms at one side. The observation is that the bathroom is not located within the master itself. It's more of like a common bathroom that serves the 2 bedrooms for the 2 bed classic models. My personal feel is that 2 bed classic will definitely be the first to be snapped up, because if it's launched at about $2,600 per square foot estimated, based on this size, which is about 614 square feet thereabout, what's going to happen is that the quantum wise will likely be close to about 1.6 odd million, maybe 1.5 odd for the lower floors, 1.6 odd million dollars. So in terms of quantum, this will likely be snapped up very quickly. Now, there's also another observation is that if you top out a little bit more to get the 2 bed premium, which is a 2 bed 2 bath, the size difference between the 2 bed classic and 2 bed premium is not a lot, technically speaking, because quantum wise, if it's at $2,600 per square foot, this is going to be about $1.7 odd million onwards. So I'll say a differential of about $100,000 to get the extra bathroom. For 2 bed premium, you have 5 stack choices. The layout is pretty good. There are 2 stacks, which is 11 and 2, whereby your kitchen will have a window. Later we'll go into specifics. Stack 16, 9 and 1, I would say the facings are definitely one of the premium ones, because facing towards the internal portion, you're also quite far away from Irwell Bank Road. Stack 16 and 9, very good choice for 2 bed premium. Stack 1 is also good, but of course stack 1 is closer to the Irwell Bank road line, so probably you'll get a little bit more traffic noise in a sense. 3 bed classic, 3 bed premium, they have a difference of about 400 square feet. This is about 800 plus square feet, 1,002 plus square feet. The key difference is that this one has no home shelter. This has a home shelter for you to be utilized as your additional storage room. Master room is also bigger, with a bigger wardrobe space. You have a dry kitchen as well. So this is about 1,270 square feet, this is 861 square feet. Price is vastly different. If it's launched at $2,600 per square foot, this 3 bed classic likely to be about 2.2 odd million, 3 bed premium likely will be at about 3.3 odd million, a difference of about $1.1 million for the 3 bed classic and 3 bed premium. Very clear cut choice. If you want a range of below $2.5 million and you want a 3 bedder in D9 address, then go for the 3 bed classic. If you can stretch up to 3 odd million, the mid threes, you want a bigger space, then 3 bed premium will be something you can look for. The moment you switch to 4 bed premium, you instantly will get the private lift lobby and an additional bedroom. So you can look at the difference between 3 bed and 4 bed premium. This is starting from about $4 million, also about a $1 million difference. Additional bedroom, very nice concept with an entertainment kitchen right at the living room area. Where's the 4 bedder stack, which is at stack number 8. Okay, so stack number 8 definitely will be one of the best stacks. Firstly, it is facing internally. It's also pretty far for Irwell Bank Road. It's far from Lornie Towers. It's right in between Road Line and the next project. So you get the entire pool view, you get the entire landscape view. We always look at where is the largest unit being positioned to find what is perceived as the most premium stack. So stack 8 definitely will be one. If you flip over, what you're going to get is that even stack 15 looks great as well. So stack 15 is a 3-bed classic. Even if you do get stack number 10, which is a 3-bed premium, the only thing that I noticed is that for 3-bed premium stack number 10 is that for the lower levels, you will get to see this road coming down towards the car park zoning. Of course, if the rubbish collection truck is coming, the refuse truck will definitely bypass here. So if you get something of the lower floor, maybe just to take note whether would that be a concern for you. If you are going for mid-levels onwards, that's not too much of an issue. Anything that faces internally, 10, 9, 16, 15, so 3-bed premium, 2-bed premium, 3-bed classic, these are all fantastic facing internally. Flip side, stack 8, stack 1, very good facing internally as well. Stack 2 will definitely have a little bit more traffic noise. If you're looking for studio, you have only one choice, alright? So that will be stack 6 over here. In future, you might face another project right here. This will be a small road leading up to Irwell Hill Residences and another development in future, we don't know when. You have stack 5 and stack 4, which are the 1+ study, also the same facing. So the only decision you have to make is that which type of model do you like in terms of the study room position, and do you need that balcony or no balcony. If you look at the size difference, with balcony, without balcony, there's about 50 square feet difference. You take something with balcony, I multiply that by say another $2,600 per square foot, that will bring me to about $125,000. So do you want to pay additional $125,000 for a balcony? If you're buying for investment, you talk about rentability. Based on the ground view, having that balcony is an advantage. So I would say when these TOPs, if you're competing against other landlords to get a tenant first, the ones with balcony likely will be the first to go, because having the additional balcony in a 1+ study in the studio, extremely useful. Stack number 3, of course pretty close to the road line. Definitely you'll get a little bit more traffic sound over here, but if you go high floor, then I think that's fine, because you'll be compensated by the distance, plus you'll be compensated by the view as well, which is going to be pretty fantastic towards this direction, looking at Patterson and Orchard Ion. Stack 7, I think this is a very good stack, which I think you'll be the first to be stepped up because of the fact that the master room Jack and Jill, dumbbell layout, efficient use of space. When you have a dumbbell layout, you cut down the space of the walkway to the bedrooms. So very efficient layout, stack 7. If you are heading for a 2-bed classic, ballot for stack 7 first, and then if there's no stack 7, then think about stack 13, which is facing towards Cosmopolitan. I think will be quite an ideal choice, followed by stack 14 and stack 3. Okay, the reason why I say stack 13 and 14 first is because the closeness to the MRT station and the side gates will be another added luxury as well, because you don't have to walk too far within your project. You can just walk down, head to the side gate, and then you'll be out to the MRT station. So pretty good for stack 2-bed classic if you're renting out the unit. Now, 2-bed premium, choice-wise, personal recommendation will be 16, 9, 1, then followed by 2 and 11. Of course, 2 and 11 being the corner stack, you have that with additional window opening in your kitchen. But of course, take note, stack 11, if you are heading towards the low floor, you will face the tennis court. If it's a high floor, not too much of an issue. Stack 2 will be same thing. You get the internal facing, but of course you get a little bit more road noise from Irwell Bank Road. Now, and then for the rest, you don't have a choice, because 3-bed classic, 3-bed premium, 4-bed premium, there's only one stack each, right? Okay, so we're about done from the main site model. Let's have a look at, this is the Sky Terrace at level 24. This is at the roof deck. So what's going to happen is that there are co-working spaces, and co-working spaces has the working pods is also Wi-Fi ready as well. So this is really like a work, live and play kind of model, Very good for young couples, very good for small families. Even as a single person, I think this is fantastic for you, which is a key reason why close to a large percentage are all dedicated for studio, 1 bed plus study and 2 bedders. And if you follow me this way, you'll first bypass here, talking a little bit about nature. Of course, this is the discussion area. And developers record, of course, CDL, everybody knows. There's a nice screen here for you to look at some of the visualization of the project, how it feels like in terms of the pool. So as you can see, because it's elevated, you feel like you're like floating a little bit in the space. You don't really see the road line, and that's going to be fantastic. Facade is beautiful, mixture of like bronze gold kind of feel. So you talk a little bit about the conserved 4 conserved heritage range trees, about 35-45 years old. There's about 1,000 cuboid feature frames on the facades of both towers, fantastic architecture. So it's a mix of gold and champagne shades depending on where the sun is moving towards. There's going to be bicycle parking lots at the basement, pneumatic waste collection, double refuse chute for recycle, non-recycle. There's going to be 3 show flats, 1 plus study, so my right hand side, and then you have 2 bed premium, and then you have 4 bed premium. (61 square meters). Take note, you always have a show unit plan, original. Nowadays, full transparency on the space allocation within every space. You get to see like the master room is approximately about 2.64 meters. You get to see the kind of measurements of every singular space. And of course, this is the actual unit as per the floor plan. And then if you look at the show unit, something to take note is you need to have a look at what are the ID treatments and then what are not ID treatments and what is included. Alright, so let's have a look. You're going to get this digital lock system. When you come in from the entrance, the only thing I noticed about the 2-bed premium is that the hallway seems a little bit long. So what you can do to utilize the hallway is that you can do something like this, which is maybe a half height kind of shoe cabinetry console. If not, you can go full height. Take note, this is an ID treatment. Usually look out for these things. They will tell you what is being included. For example, like the main entrance zone, you have timber swing door with digital lock set, marble flooring, timber skirting, wall with paint finish, and then you have a built-in storage for the DB box. So this is given. You have this nice DB box storage already done for you with some cabinetry system right here at the bottom for you to put in maybe your Wi-Fi routers and things like that, all right? And this is, I think, a very nice design. So take note, there are 3 stacks without a window. There are 2 stacks for 2-bed premium, which are the corner stacks for ventilation window for your kitchen. So of course, if you do a little bit more heavy cooking, then you turn on the Miller hood and then just to absorb the exhaust. But anyway, I think if you buy a 2-bed premium, probably you seldom cook at home as well. Just head down to Orchard Iron or Great Wall for your meals. Miller induction system will be provided, and then you have an oven, Blanco sink system. All the switches are located around here. You are provided with a nice kitchen track here for you to put in some things. You can hook up some stuff over here. Very nice, thoughtful design from. And then you have some top storage over here. This is definitely going to be your fridge. Just check it out. So it's a Bosch fridge and bottom freezer. Perhaps the only thing that I observe is you will need to think about where you're going to put your dishes after you have washed them, all right? Maybe you will definitely need to install your own dish rack over here to put in your dish stuff and things like that. If not, you have to really clean it and dry it before you keep them in your cabinets. Developers giving you marble tiles for the entire space, starting from the entrance all the way to the walkway towards the bedroom. This is your allocated dining space and a concept in the showroom that you can model after. A very nice seated bench here. When you construct this yourself, you can do bottom storage for more storage space. And of course, living room size, pretty decent. Balcony over there. 2-bed premium gives you that common bathroom you're looking at. And of course over here, this is all complete with Durabit system, Gessi, Durabit, yeah, basically these two brands. With a bottom storage over here. I like the fact that there's this thing that is already done for you. This is a solid one, it's not a plasticky thing. Hooks and all that has been pre-done for you. Master room, natural design is that the master ensuite will be bigger than a common bathroom. So you have rain shower, kind of gassy brand fittings, and this is more dark tone, very beautifully done. Even the shower tube is a dark color, it's nice. Hooks are all dark. And of course you have a similar storage here. Nicely done, I like this black tone. Wow, this looks and feels good. No balcony in the master, which is not necessary. Wardrobe is done, dark tone. Wow, this is a dark metallic finish. Very nice to touch. Okay, very good for bachelors, actually, this place. Common bedroom design. The developer has planned for an ID treatment, like pull-down bed style. And then if you don't like this style, you can of course put in a conventional queen bed right here. And nice design, a slimmer version of an ID treatment, like a nice study table at home with bookshelves at the side. So wardrobe space already done. Let's head out and have a look at the 1+ study. Something to note for the 1+ study and the studio models is that you are given this actual provisions of this very nice system, very easy to use, and of course this will act as your dining space, it will act as your tabletop space for you to work at home. Very easy for you to fit in and close as well. Just need to push it like this. There you go. Alright, so this will be actually given a very great design. Okay, so talking about the 1+ study model, this is the part for some of the layout. So you get this very dedicated place for you to work at home. Fantastic space. You should really design it to be like this. So take some photographs when you're here at the showroom so that you know that you can remember that how this looks like, and then talk to your ID when it's going to be completed. Fantastic space for you to work at home. Very nice size space as well, with all the plugs and all that kind of stuff that's been given. And of course, I like the fact that the 1+ study don't have that super long walkway kind of feel like the 2-bed premium, because of the fact that it's so close to your study space, and then you have a shorter walkway here. And plus the fact that, of course, you can still use this entire wall line for a shoe cabinetry system. Now this is the location of your fridge, so your start point of your kitchen is a little bit earlier. Notice how long is this entire tabletop space for the 1+ study is actually even slightly longer than the 2-bed premium kind of style. So you have, actually technically speaking, a lot more space at the top for you to put in your things. And washer cum dryer, Bosch is given. Even for 1+ study, it comes with the oven at the bottom, and of course over here additional storage space. So a lot of tabletop space over here for you to utilize. You'll notice that this is the location of a DB box. Wow, okay, let's check it out. This is the actual provision, so there's a packed box being given at the DB box area for you to put in your tools and things like that. Very nicely planned. You also have some bottom storage over at this direction as well. And then a Jack and Jill over here. Plus, of course, your one bedroom that's being located right here. Your kitchen starts earlier, you have a longer worktop space. Of course, these are all Miller that's given, and you have this same actual provision that's given for the kitchen track. So 1+ study, very good kind of space for you to utilize. Now, can this be a guest kind of bedroom? I think a little bit small, but you can definitely customize a single bed right here if you want this to be like a small little room for your guest room with maybe putting a sliding panel and things like that. Alright, so hope that you have enjoyed this preview tour of Irwell Hill Residences ShowFlat. Of course, if you need any information, do click on the links right down below, and our new launch consultants at PropertyLimBrothers will be happy to assist you and of course to answer any questions regarding to the balloting. And do give us a call or drop us a DM right at the link below for a consult session. Meantime, my name is Melvin Lim, PropertyLimBrothers, and take care and we'll see you soon. Cheers.